Okay guys, real quick, I want to show you guys the scratch on the side of my car. See? Wait, how do I'm trying to zoom in on it. Right here. Oh, this is not really good footage, but there's a dent. And I'm parked in the garage right now. Maybe I should have done this in the daylight. I'm parked in the garage right now, but you guys can see the scratch, but I don't think you can see the dent. But let me tell you the story time behind that. Hey everybody, Assalamu alaikum. Hi to everyone. Okay, Pimple, please say hi to everyone. It's saying hello to you guys. Let me tell you the rest of why. Let me tell you a quick story time about how that scratch got on my car door. And I recorded that. I was in the parking garage. I should have. The lighting was terrible, but there's a dent in the car and then the scratch. I was taking my son to the pediatrician. I parked in the doctor, the parking lot, along with the rest of the parents bringing their kids to just have a wellness checkup before school and everything, because you want to have that documented before your kid, starts school. So another parent pulls up beside me. She's in this big, really big, nice Sequoia. She has 5 kids with her. Her kid gets out and he's a kid. He opens the door into my car door. So all of us hear it, and we get out and we look. And so I look at the mother. She looks at me. She was like, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. I said, why are you saying you don't see nothing? There's no paint on my door. She's like, your car is black and my car is silver. There's no black paint on my door. I said, why are you saying that? And then she goes, it's not my fault. I don't know how that got there. So I said, so why are you looking at it and talking about it to me? She responds, my son accidentally opened the door into your car. Immediately she got out and starts saying, I don't see nothing, I don't know nothing, before I could even say, hey, tell your kid, like most parents tell their kid, be careful when you're getting out of the car, you don't want to open the door too wide. She went immediately into, I don't see nothing, I don't know nothing, there's no black paint on my car, just saying we didn't do it because you could see it. I've washed my car since then, but it looked worse when it first happened, and it's actually still bad. If I showed it in the daylight, you would see the big dent that's in the door along with the scratch. So I said, be careful not to send your kid mixed messages. You don't want to just immediately go into, I don't know who did it, it's someone else's fault. I said, because this is what they're learning. Immediately to not take responsibility for something that actually is his fault. And he's small now. Small as in young now, as in 11 or 12 or something. But immediately she's teaching him that, and she's panicking, and then she goes into a rage on this boy. And the rest of the kids are looking, they're nervous, they're watching, and I'm just like, why is she setting this whole scene off? So now I'm just like, it's okay. She's like, I don't have any money to pay for this. She's yelling at him, I don't have any money to pay for this. I don't want this to go on my insurance. And I said, I'm not going to sue. Most people, I think, will not want to sue, but they definitely don't want you to jump out and just deny everything like she did. But it was just a little quick story time to say, be careful what we're teaching our kids. I feel like it could have been just a much smoother transition if she had been like, you know what, my kid opened the door, I'm sorry, I hope that you don't want to take this to your insurance or something like that, to have the dent pulled out of your car. I really don't have the money to pay for it. But no, she went immediately into a lie, and then admitted that her son did it without me even having to say or do much. What is this on my shoulder? And then goes into ripping the boy apart. I was like, okay, this is a little too much. I know stress and pressure gets high, even if it wasn't the pandemic. I know sometimes with kids, you could already have something important on your mind, and then they do something like that. You don't know how the stranger's going to react or whatever. But yeah, just a quick message to say. One sec. Okay, so what I was saying is, we need to be careful what we're teaching our children, not to just immediately go into denial and just assume things for the worst with somebody. I wouldn't sue her. I wouldn't even want to take the time out to do that. I'm gonna get the dent in the door fixed, like the scratch buffed out and the dent, pulled out. But she went on to immediate denial and then admitting and then full on rage on the boy and making him apologize to me as I'm walking back to my car. I'm like, as I'm walking back around to my door, because we were parked next to each other, I was like, this is spiraling out of control. And yeah, it was the weirdest thing. But yeah, I just wanted to just have a little quick story time to tell, because that's a now story. A lot of my stories are like really old, but this just happened, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Take care, enjoy the rest of the day. Assalamu alaikum.